Hello, my name is Robin Polson from Texas Instruments. This video will show you how to enter data into your TI calculator, make parallel box plots of the data, and perform a two-sample t-test on the data. The data used is from the April 9th, 2020 TI YouTube Live AP Statistics Office Hours event with Darren Starnes and Josh Tabor. All materials from the event are available at education.ti.com. Let's get started. Here's the first question. Daniel believes that people perform better in the barbell curl, on average, if they are encouraged by a coach. He recruited 29 subjects to participate in an experiment and randomly assigned them into two groups. Daniel gave one group verbal encouragement during the exercise and was quiet during the exercise for the other group. He recorded the total number of barbell curls each subject was able to complete before setting the bar down. Now, in the YouTube Live event, we talked about the solutions to this question. For this video, we're going to go into more detail about calculator use. So here are the raw data from Daniel's experiment. The first thing we'll want to do on either the 84 or the Nspire is enter the data into your lists and spreadsheet. So as a reminder, on your Nspire, you'll want to create a new document. If you have an old document, just say no, you don't want to save it. And because we're dealing with data, we want to add a list in spreadsheet number 4. Make sure you go to the top of your columns to name your spreadsheet. The first list will be called with for with encouragement. My second, I'll name none for no encouragement. Make sure you arrow down and get into the appropriate cell to start entering your data. Make sure you press enter after your last data value in each list so that it counts. Otherwise, it will not be included. Again, press enter after your last data value to make sure it counts. Once your data is in your lists and spreadsheets, we want to look at it. So we'll add a page, Control Doc, and we'll add data and statistics. The data and statistics page is the peanut butter and jelly to your lists and spreadsheets page. After you've entered data into your list and spreadsheet, we always want to look at it with a data and statistics page. You'll always get a random jumble of points, and everyone's random jumble of points will look different. Let's go to our x-axis. It says click to add variable. We'll click, and first we'll choose with for with encouragement. Notice your dots move immediately into a dot plot. But for this problem, we want to make it a box plot. So we'll press menu, choose plot type, box plot number 2. And your points immediately move into a box plot. Now we want parallel box plots so that we can compare the two data sets. When you hover near your x-axis and right-click, which on your handheld is Control Menu, you have the choice to add X variable. So I'm going to add my X variable, and here I'll choose none. And immediately your Nspire knows to make a box plot with your none data. Quick review of box plots. As you hover on your Nspire, it shows you your values. So there's my minimum, lower quartile, median, upper quartile, and maximum. If there were outliers, they would be labeled as well. Minimum of none, upper or lower quartile, median, upper, and maximum value. Okay, so now that we have our parallel box plots, we can discuss their differences and similarities. But then we want to analyze this data. We're on our calculator page. Let's press menu. We're doing statistics, number 6. We're going to run a stat test, number 7. And here we're going to choose a two-sample t-test, number 4. Now, here we do have raw data, so we'll use that. Sometimes with two-sample t-tests, you're only given the summary statistics, so you could choose summary statistics. Here, though, we're going to stick with data and choose OK. You need to tell your calculator where your data is, so my first list is my with list, with encouragement. My second list is my none, my no encouragement list. My alternative hypothesis is that the first mean is greater than the second mean, and I'm not going to pool. Press OK, and here is the results of your test. Your t-value, your p-value, degrees of freedom, means, standard deviations. Let's complete the same problem on the 84. So on your 84, you'll want to enter your values into list 1 and list 2. To do that, you press Stat and number 1, Edit, and there are your lists. So enter your data into your lists. Like on the Nspire, make sure you press Enter after your last data value so that it counts. And press Enter after 22. Now that your data is entered into the list, we want to make our parallel box plots. So let's press second and y equals to get to stat plot. You want to turn your first plot on and choose Boxplot in list 1. And do the same for plot 2. Make sure that your X list for list 2, or plot 2, is list 2, and to get there, second 2 gives you list 2. And you can change your marks and your colors as you'd like on the 84. To see your parallel box plots, press Zoom 9 for statistics. Zoom stat number 9. And there are your parallel box plots. Now we want to perform a 2-sample t-test. So I'm going to get out of my plots. I'll second mode for quit. And I'm going to go back to stat, arrow over to tests. You can left arrow to get there quickly. Choose your 2-sample t-test, number 4. Your input is data, not statistics. Your data is in list 1 and list 2. Frequencies are fine. You need to change your mean to be your mean 1 to be greater than your mean 2. Press enter. We don't want to pool. Color doesn't matter. Arrow down and choose calculate and enter. And there are your results.